Everyone, happy Monday. I just wanted to jump on and do a quick little video. I'm going to try to start making these a regular occurrence where I talk about some SEO tools, talk about some website tools to help you monitor how your website, take a little bit more control over what you're doing and how your website's performing to bring in new customers and generate new leads for your business. Google Analytics is one of those tools that everyone, I think, knows about. And make sure that they get installed and set up on their website, but they don't necessarily dig into the reports once they've done it. And it's such a rich source of data for everything that's happening on your website that I just want to show you a few things to look at. Even if you don't spend a lot of time in here, knowing some of this stuff will get you kickstarted and help you do a few things that I think are interesting. We'll just spend 2 or 3 minutes looking over a few things. When you go into the home page, to analytics, you've got your property. Typically, you can go in here and select which property you want to take a look at. For us, we're taking a look at the Siege SEO website and web page. This top dashboard shows you how many users have come to the website over the last 7 days. You can change that to different amounts of time and different lengths of days. Sessions is just how many times someone opened a web browser and opened up and looked at your website. This number is going to be at least equal to the number of users because it's 1 session per user. But if it's higher than your users, then that means some people came back. Bounce rate just tells you how many times someone came to your website and left after viewing a single page. That's not good. So you want your bounce rate to be low as possible. A good industry standard is just under 70%. Ours is a little bit higher because we're just kind of getting started. And then session duration is exactly what it says. How long is someone staying on your page on average of these 254 users? And you can see a nice little graph here. This also shows you a real-time data view of your website, how many users have been on there in the last 5 minutes, and this number is how many current users are on the website at the moment, and what page that they're looking on. As you can see, there's some really cool stuff in here that really gives you some nice ideas of what's going on with your website. So let's scroll down a little bit. How do you acquire users? This is a really important one. This tells you how users are finding your website. Do they already know you exist and they're typing in your URL into the search bar up here? Then they're coming in via direct. If they're coming in via referral, then that means whether it's from another website link or something else, another web page has sent them over to your web page here, and that's considered a referral. If you're posting on social media and someone's clicking on a link on social media, that'll be social. And then organic search, which is the main thing we care about, is where people are finding you via a regular Google search. Someone is going to the Google search, typing in something into the search box, your website is showing up in the search results, and it looks interesting enough to garner a click from someone. This, to SEO professionals, is sort of the holy grail. You want to be getting as many organic search clicks as possible. And then this is a nice sort of tabbed view where you can look at the source medium to say, well, they came from Google for us, or direct, or Bing, etc. But mostly traffic channels where I spend a lot of my time. Referrals also tells you where other websites are potentially referring you, or what other websites are potentially sending you the most referrals. As you scroll down, this also tells you what pages your users visit. So here's the top 10 pages or so that people are going to, and you can see the URL / is your home page, and then these are just different pages within your website. Active users is another cool graph that shows you how many users you have on average per day, the last 7 days and the last 30 days, and up and to the right is good. So as those numbers are starting to increase, you can see we're putting a lot of time and effort into our own SEO. So our numbers are really starting to kick up over the last couple of weeks because we are moving a bunch of content over and adding new content. User retention tells you how many people come back and how often. And then goal completions, if you set those up, they're a way to track what people are doing on your website based on what you want them to do, and then assigning a monetary value to those goals, which again is something you do. You decide what is a goal for your website and how much a conversion to that goal means, whether it's signing up your email list, signing up to schedule a demo, signing up to join for a free trial for software, etc. And that's where you can get a nice little snapshot of data here. And you can see there's a lot of information and rich information just on this homepage. I'll dive in on Thursday for our next video and look at some more detailed reports in here. Thanks so much and have a great week.